Welcome back, guys. Untitled here, coming at you with our very first tutorial in Killer Instinct. So first off, we're going to be starting with, of course, the basic shoto boy, Jago. He is one of the easiest characters to use in the game, but he does have a lot of neat little quirks to him that do make him pretty fun to use. But I would still say that in terms of the fun factor, he is around the middle, especially compared to some of the other characters. So with Jago, if you enjoy kind of maintaining shadow meter, gaining it hella quick, and having a decent defense and anti-air options, then this is the character for you. And of course, with his instinct, you'll be able to gain back some of the health that he has lost throughout the game, throughout the round. But if you are looking for flashy tools to kind of have fun and maintaining full screen gaps, and as well as having several different options in the air, this is unfortunately not the character for you. But don't let that deter you, because once again, easy character to use. So let's go ahead and get straight into it, man. So first thing with Jago is his normal attacks. You got the light, very quick to the point, short in range, which is kind of expected, but of course, this is going to be plus on block. Medium, this is where the range increases a lot, but yeah, I'd say the punish for this is roughly as what you would expect from medium. And heavy, this is where the range comes in. Pretty decent. And yeah, so you got the heavy, or the kicks. You got the light, really throws you up there. Medium, decent range, and the heavy. That's gonna do a pretty good amount of damage for just the normal itself. But one of the things that I think everybody in the game has is that with most, if not all of their normals, you can combo off of them, so it's pretty nice. Okay, so now we go to the crouching stuff. Crouching light punch, crouching medium punch, and crouching heavy punch. This is actually one of his anti-air options. So, for example, yeah, so you could do this, and once you kind of learn the game or learn the character, you could do stuff like this. Alright, so that's kind of the basic premise of it. There we go. Okay, so yeah, those are his options. Crouching light kick, excuse me. Once again, quick to the point, short in range. Crouching medium. It's definitely one of the ones that I like using. And yeah, if you're looking for a hard knockdown as well, you got crouching heavy kick. Bam. Simple to the point. Do be careful if you try to use it and you are very close to them, because if they do block, it will be punishable, so you will just gotta watch out for that. Alright, so now we go with the air normals. This is simple. Jumping light punch, jumping medium punch. This one is a little weird, but yeah, timing is perfect. Anyways, and of course the jumping heavy punch. This is one of the ones I like to use in terms of cross-up. So you got this. You can fake them out as well. Bam. And bam. Okay, and you got jumping light kick. This one is plus, so you could just kind of continue the pressure from there. Here's jumping medium kick. Another one that I like using for cross-ups. So fake them out or commit. And the jumping heavy. Another one where you could kind of take advantage of with the cross-ups. But this one is a lot more strict on timing. Or you might not be able to. Yeah, see, never mind. Yeah, that one's very harsh. So yeah, that's why I kind of commit to jumping medium. Just because it is more reliable with cross-ups. Okay, So with that, we now go to the character trait, and for Jago, it's something called Around the World. What it entails is that in the middle of a combo, you could actually do the pattern light, medium, heavy. And you could kind of repeat that for as long as the combo meter is within the limit, of course. Alright, so this is basically what it's supposed to look like. Hold on. Okay, I'll get it eventually. Okay, that's what's happening. Anyways, so the pattern to this is actually heavy, medium, light. Heavy, medium, light. And you could decide to do it with the punches or kicks, it doesn't matter. You just gotta do it in that particular order. Yeah, see? So that's the basic premise of it. And you do get a lot of potential damage kind of like dealt with the opponent as well, so you could deal out the damage for sure. And there you go. That's basically what it does. So, pretty handy. So now we will go into the special moves. So, of course, with a shoto character, you're going to expect, well, pretty much what you're about to see. So we got the fireball. Very simple. I actually really like the spark effects in this game. Anyways, so this is the light, the slowest version, of course. Medium, and the fastest version, which is heavy. So you could also choose to hold it. It does gain an extra hit. If they try to like fireball or whatever, this will survive for one hit. And yeah, charged heavy is pretty scary because it does do pretty good damage as well. And now you got the shadow. Bam. So the neat thing about this is that when you do end with the shadow, let's go ahead and do this really quick. Let's deplete our meter. Okay, so just pay attention to the shadow meter when the combo's done. Bam! It shoots up massively. So if you do end with the fireball meter and you do have like the 4 bars or the 4 green bars, you are gonna guarantee yourself a bar of meter. So it's one of the traits that Jago has that makes him pretty good, is that he's gonna have easy access to gaining meter. So there's that, and now with that as well, you got this. So with the charge fireball, another trait that he has is that he can cancel it. You could do the forward cancel or you could do backward cancel. So, for example, if the opponent is blocking, you can do like a quick grab, so kind of like this. Bam! And yeah, the grabs are pretty decent in damage. But yeah, that's the basic premise of that. Let's go ahead and go back to this. Bam. Alright, so the next movement is repertoire. You got the Shoryu, or in this game it's called the Tiger Fury. Alright, so you got the light here. Very simple, quick, and decent damage. Medium, and you got heavy. And heavy, of course, dealing the most damage. And with any normals, you can also do like a quick Shoryu as well. So if you want to do heavy punch into Shoryu, bam, you can. Just like that, in easy 13% damage. And yeah, and Shadow, of course, dealing 11% and doing pretty good with damage. But the big hitter is going to be this right here. And there goes half their health. Just like that. Very simple. And yeah, like you won't get any follow-up options. You won't be able to like wall splat, nothing like that. It is just guaranteed damage that'll knock him down, and bam, you're ready to, you know, for the next move. So that's pretty much Shoryuken in general. I guess that I go ahead and include this as well. You could actually do light, heavy. Bam, bam. Very nice. Easy 14% anti-air damage. Okay, so next thing is going to be the laser sword. You got the light here, the medium, and the heavy. The heavy will always deal out 2 hits, so keep in mind that it obviously is going to mean that with the heavy version, it is safe on block. In fact, I believe that all 3 of these are safe on block, but if they do have meter and you show the heavy laser sword, they could easily do a shadow counter and you'll get punished for it. So be careful on when you use it. But another thing about the laser sword is that it's very good with kind of like building up potential damage within a combo. So I'll show you. So shadow. Look at that. Did even more damage. So, very good. And last thing, it's going to be his, you know, his Tatsumaki Senpyukak in the game. But in this, it's called the wind kick. That's his medium. Heavy. Very good range. But one of the negatives to it is the fact that it is not full screen. So you do have to be careful with that. Let's go ahead and actually... There we go. Okay, and then lastly this. One of the other things that he can do with the Shadow Wind Kick is that he can go through projectiles. Bam! And bam! You just guaranteed yourself a very good amount of damage. Pretty reliable option. And yeah, the last thing is that with his ender for this, it becomes a wall splat, and you could shadow move into like another combo opportunity for a second. So, but if you are trying to do like a normal after it hits 100, it will just knock him down kind of like that. So, oh, one of the last things that I forgot to mention is that with the laser sword, if you do end with the laser sword, you get a pop-up. So you could kind of follow up with any juggles. However you want to really like customize your combo is completely up to you. So I'll do something kind of like this. Man, simple as that. Pretty decent damage. It'll take some time to kind of get used to Jago, but at the same time, he will not be difficult to kind of pick up quickly. Last thing would most likely be his instinct. So you got his instinct. So there are 2 things that he can do with this. The first is that if you do, for 1, fireball, so throw 2. Automatically throw 2 every time. Shadow will be 1 still, but if you do successfully hit your opponent in instinct mode with the fireballs, it will bring him, it'll regenerate health for him. So if you do a combo kind of like this, hold on. Something simple like that. Like, he's gonna gain a lot of health for that. And, yeah, it's like one of the traits that makes him really good in the game as well. And, yeah, it's the basic premise of Jago, man. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this little mini tutorial. He is one of my personal mains just because of how simple he is. And, like, a lot of options that he has, really, against air, you know, like the air-centric characters. but there are some negatives to him that keep him from being like the best in the game, especially compared to this guy right here. But we'll get to him far down the line. Anyways, it wouldn't be Killer Instinct without showing you, of course, his Ultra. Well, there's that. Very simple. And yeah, that's pretty much Jago in a nutshell, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this kind of like mini playthrough. I do apologize again in advance for having this type of like tutorial style thing for Killer Instinct to take so long. But next week, expect Saber Wolf. But in the meantime, that's going to do it for now, guys. Thank you guys very much for watching, and I'll see y'all next time. Fight on, everyone.
I'm afraid your path ends here.
Awesome victory!